Hello, everyone. This is Citrine, and this is going to be your astrology report and zodiac messages for the week of July 12th through the 18th. So, as always, we start off with the astrology report. So, on July 12th, we have the Sun in a trine to Neptune. This is a great time for expanding your awareness of mystical topics. You know, whether it's astrology or tarot or spells, whatever modality you are drawn towards, this is a great time to explore that. Okay. Now, on the 14th, we have the Sun in opposition to Jupiter. Okay. This is a time where a lot of people are going to be happy and optimistic. You just have to watch out for being overly optimistic around this time. And remember, in astrology, don't get caught up on exact dates because a lot of times especially if you are sensitive to energies, you can feel the movements and the changes going on in the planets even before the exact date. Okay. Now, on the 15th, we have the Sun in an opposition to Pluto. Okay. This is a day where you might find a lot of people having power struggles. And this is also, under this aspect, you will see a lot of machinery breaking down as well. Okay. This is also the day that Mercury is going direct. Now, let's get into the zodiac messages. And as always, we start off with Aries. And I am using the Sedona Tarot deck this week as well. All right, Aries. Let's see what is in store for Aries. Aries. Week of July 12th through the 18th. Aries. You have the King of Pentacles this week. So Aries, you're going to feel like you are making the responsible choices that you need to make in your life. So overall, it is going to be a great week for a lot of Aquarius people. Okay. You're going to feel responsible. You're going to feel like you are a leader. Okay. So that's Aries. Let's move on to Taurus. Taurus. What is in store for Taurus? Taurus. What is in store for Taurus for the week of July 12th through the 18th? Taurus. So Taurus, this week, some of you are going to feel like you are stuck. There could be, and a lot of Taurus people have this going on because of the fact that you want all of the facts before you move on to the next step. So a lot of Taurus people are going to feel like you are kind of, in a way, stuck at one point in the equation of whatever situation you're going through. Okay, so just tread lightly, take your time, as there's no rush. Okay, remember that, Taurus, there's no rush this week. Now, moving on to Gemini. Let's see what is in store for Gemini. 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 Okay, so this week, what's going on with a lot of Geminis this week is that you have so many ideas floating around in your head. You find it kind of hard to commit to any one idea because as Geminis, you always have that duality going on. So you might have an idea about situation A, but then you're looking at situation B, you have an idea on that too. So you just have so many ideas floating around in your head this week, Gemini. Okay, remember, there's no rush, just like I just told Taurus, there's no rush. Take your time and make a decision. But a lot of Geminis sometimes have, they take longer to make decisions sometimes because they have so much going on in their head. Because remember, Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Mercury is the great communicator. It deals with brain function. And so Geminis, their brains tend to move faster than other signs, which allows for them to have multiple ideas at one time. Okay, remember, there's no rush. Now, let's move on to Cancer and see what is in store for Cancer. 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 What is in store for Cancer? Cancer, you have the same card that Gemini just had. And I know you saw me shuffle these cards, okay? So Cancer, and when it comes to Cancer, this could be more so dealing with your feelings, okay? You might be stuck on taking actions related to your feelings, because remember, Cancers tend to be more in their hearts. Geminis tend to be more in their heads. So whereas a Gemini has a lot of different thoughts going on in their heads, Cancers will tend to have more emotions going on within their heart. Okay, so for you this week, same message. There's no rush. Okay, you might have different feelings about different situations and you're trying to outweigh which one is the better choice. So for you, you have the same message. There's no rush. Take your time, feel all of the emotions you're feeling before you move forward. Okay, let's move on to Leo and see what is in store for Leo. Let's mix up the cards more, turn them around, things like that. Okay, now let's shuffle. Leo, what is in store for Leo? Leo. Half the deck wanted to fall for Leo. Leo, what is in store for Leo for the week of July 12th through the 18th? Leo, woohoo! Leo is going to be a great week. You have the Two of Cups. It talks about love. It talks about friendship. So Leos are going to be full of love, full of friendship. You're going to have a lot of great friends around you. You're going to have people displaying love to you. Okay, so this is going to be a great week for most Leos. Let's move on to Virgo. Virgo, what's in store for Virgo for this week? The week of July 12th through the 18th. Virgo, what is in store for Virgo? Virgo. Ooh, Virgo. Some of you Virgos are going to have new opportunities. This is the Four of Cups. It is reversed. When it is reversed, it deals with new opportunities. So a lot of Virgos might have new opportunities for love, new opportunities, just new opportunities are circling all around a lot of Virgos for this week. Now, let's move on to Libra and see what is in store for Libra. Libra, what is in store for Libra? Libra, you have a new direction coming. You have the Judgment card. It is not reversed. And it can deal with new direction and transformation happening for you. So this is something to look forward to, Libra. Let's move on to Scorpio and see what is in store for Scorpio. Scorpio, what's in store for Scorpio? Scorpio, you might find yourself being very eccentric this week. You have the Hierophant card and it is reversed. When it is reversed, it can deal with being eccentric. It can even deal with being rebellious. So you might find yourself having to be rebellious about something because you are going to be feeling very eccentric this week. Moving on to Sagittarius. Let's see what is in store for Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this week you're going to feel like you're going to feel successful, but you're going to feel like your success is coming in a very slow fashion, which is okay because remember, we are not in a rush. So this is overall going to be a great week for Sagittarius people. Now, let's move on to Capricorn and see what is in store for Capricorn. Capricorn. This is going to be a great week for you, Capricorn. you are going to be celebrating. A lot of you Capricorns might find yourself celebrating something this week, which is great. So that's something to look forward to. Now, let's move on to Aquarius. Can you see that, Aquarius? Aquarius. What's in store for Aquarius? Aquarius, this is going to be a great week for you. You're going to feel like you have clarity on something. You're going to feel like you are a success this week. Okay, great. Now, moving on and finishing everything off with Pisces. Pisces, let's see what is in store for Pisces. You have all of these cards that fell out, Pisces. Let's see what's going on. Pisces, this week something might happen that makes your confidence wane a little bit. So make sure you are aware of everything that's going on around you, so that if you know you have a situation that is approaching you which makes your confidence waver, make sure you build yourself up before putting yourself in that situation. And you need to follow your intuition this week. But overall, it looks like you will have triumph over all of your challenges this week, Pisces. Okay? And you will definitely be releasing superficial things this week, Pisces. So that's everything I have for you this week. Again, this is Citrine Chaka. If you would like to book a reading with me, you can always private message me for a paid reading, or you can email me for a paid reading as well. Until next week, enjoy your week.